In spring 2016, Cadillac Area Public Schools contracted a full facility study to better understand our facility needs. We would use this information to prioritize maintenance and improvement projects in the future. We uncovered $68 million in repairs needed in the next 5 years and over $100 million in the next 10 years. We paused to engage the community in redefining how Cadillac schools could best serve the children and the community. With collective input from hundreds of community voices, including students, staff, parents, small and large community groups, we established 4 guiding principles: flexibility, efficiency, safety and comfort, and a commitment to serve as a community school. A steering committee worked diligently to develop scenarios that reflected those guiding principles. The initial comprehensive facility plan totaled over $100 million, including a new stadium, expanded auditorium, and extensive additions at elementary buildings. Scenarios were then revised to better match our needs and not wants, and then shared with the larger community. Shared scenarios included an early childhood center, returning 5th grade to elementaries, a true middle school concept, and a fully renovated high school complex. In our commitment to Every Voice Matters, we chose to conduct a community survey collecting input from a wider demographic. With survey information collected, we revised the master facility plan to best reflect our guiding principles and the wishes of the greater Cadillac community. The following are the top 10 ways this proposal reflects all voices and our guiding principles. Number 1, we found large support for an early childhood center, where space would be designed to meet the developmental and educational needs of our earliest learners. Kenwood Elementary Building has space that can be renovated at a low cost to meet this need. The centralized location has room to grow in the future and will provide easy access for our parents. The original building needs moderate remodeling and provides 10 classrooms, a kitchen, and gymnasium. The old 1979 addition, riddled with structural problems, will be demolished. Retaining this property allows us to lower the overall cost. The next 3 ways this proposal reflects guiding principles and community input requires CAPS to keep 3 elementaries operational. Keeping Forest View operational, but not expanding current programming, we are able to reduce the sizable additions at Franklin and Lincoln, lowering the overall cost as well as optimizing space that requires little renovation. By keeping Forest View, Franklin, and Lincoln operating as K-5 elementary buildings, we can bring 5th grade back to elementary. Allowing 1 more year at the elementary level, we will provide children time to develop the social and emotional skills critical to long-term academic success. Research shows that reducing transitions has a positive impact on a child's academic, social, and emotional development. We are able to provide quality educational experiences, balanced class sizes, equity in programming while reducing the overall cost of the proposal. Additions at Franklin and Lincoln will include separate spaces for art, music, and cafeteria. Currently, our elementary buildings are full, often leaving art and music to travel between classrooms. This proposal also allows us to leave kindergarten at the elementary buildings. Children will spend 6 years building the foundations of success without being required to transition to a new building. This will allow us to better personalize learning and provide consistency and convenience to our families. The community was excited about optimizing Mackinac Trail Middle School as a true middle school serving 6th through 8th grade students. Reducing a transition for all students during adolescent years was well received. Additional classrooms will be added, as well as multi-purpose activities space to house physical education classes, indoor recess, large group instruction, and after-school programming. Classroom space at Mackinac Trail is large and accommodating for 21st century learning. Beginning in middle school, our students will learn in real-world relevant spaces, preparing them for high school, career, and college. Cadillac High School will include fully renovated space, meeting the needs of young adult learners. Repurposing existing space so that dollars can be optimized, we will provide students educational spaces that expose them to real-world learning experiences, lab settings that allow students to learn by doing, spaces that encourage collaboration, critical thinking, and problem solving, choice, movement, and flexibility for the future. The auditorium, vastly used by the community, will see new seating, visual and sound enhancements. A new track and bathrooms will be installed at the stadium, as well as safety, access, and utilization enhancements will occur at the tennis courts and gymnasium. Central office will occupy the current high school offices, optimizing space and reducing overall proposal costs. After hearing concerns about retaining the identity of our alternative programming, Cooley School and all alternative programming will move to Baker College. Finding underutilized community space during the day allows us to reduce the overall cost and enhance access to programming. We will be in excellent proximity to the Career Tech Center, as well as early college programming for our students. We currently have a classroom we use at Baker, so expanding our presence is an exciting move thanks to the generosity and flexibility of Baker College. We heard concern about future growth and limiting options for CAPS. By retaining the Kenwood site, we leave room for future expansion in a centralized location, optimal for future improvements. The ninth reason this proposal matches community needs and guiding principles is that it is a comprehensive K-12 proposal. The community appreciated the focus on all kids and did not want to continue to fix and repair as we have for the past 10 years. This proposal looks at the needs of the entire district, positioning CAPS for the next 50 years. Cadillac Area Public Schools can address the facility needs while enhancing educational experiences for all kids for less money than fixing and repairing what was found in the facility audit in the next 5 to 10 years. By reconfiguring and adjusting our proposal to reflect input and cost concerns, we are able to reduce the project to $68 million. This would be a $3.9 million increase. Our spaces and places matter more as we prepare students to compete for jobs in a rapidly changing world. Thank you for your commitment and input through this process. We believe this proposal is a reflection of a community's investment in the long-term success of our children. If you have questions, concerns, or are interested in supporting this proposal, please visit vikingnet.org for more information and a feedback form.